guys? Quick video. So Bomac gets asked the question a little while back. And while we tend to talk about the Spence Crawford fight, when we do talk about it, it's about the business and the A side and who deserves what and all this other stuff, right? We're going to start talking about the actual matchup. And one thing that Bomac said a little while back, and salute to the guy that asked the question. I'm not even sure where this video came from, but salute to the guy who, the one that asked this question to Bomac. But he asked Bomac about Errol Spence Jr. And Bomac pretty much says that Errol Spence Jr., in his opinion, hasn't improved as a fighter at all since the amateur days. Check it out.
So what's a major weakness that you see in Errol Spence's game, if he has any weakness in this game?
I don't see him improving from the first time I watched him to now. Even from the Olympics to now. You know, I don't see no improvement as a fighter.
Now, to hear what Bomac had to say, whenever Bomac gets asked about Errol Spence, he's very direct, and he's very certain that his fighter, Terrence Crawford, is going to beat Errol Spence. He seemed like he already got Errol Spence figured out. And let's be honest, when we look at Errol Spence, you kind of know how his fight's going to play out. You kind of already know what he's going to do. Now, whether that fighter can deal with what he's going to do, that's a whole nother thing entirely. But Errol Spence Jr., for as basic as he is, for him, I guess according to Bomac, right? I mean, he's a professional eye. He has a professional eye for this thing. So according to him, he says Spence is the same exact guy as he was in the amateur days. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? So basically, let's look at it like this. If Errol Spence is the same guy as he was from the amateur days, if he didn't improve since the amateur days, how good is he really? So really, from the Errol Spence is an amateur, and if he didn't improve at all throughout his professional career up until now, how good is he really? How good are the guys he was really fighting? Right? It's a lot of questions. Or you could look at it like this. Either he's hell of a fucking guy, or his opposition, all the way up until now, has been tailor-made for him. Based off of him not improving as a fighter over the years. Now, the accident, the layoffs, some of that could play a factor, right? But whatever the case, Bomac don't think this dude improved as a fighter for whatever reason. That could spell trouble against a guy like Terrence Crawford. But one thing the OG Drico said that stood out when we had a conversation and when he asked the question to YSM, he said, could Errol Spence fight like Terrence Crawford? He said no. Could Terrence Crawford fight like Errol Spence? He said yeah. In the discussion. Like, subscribe, holler at your boy. Peace out.